Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is day 6 aboard the Disney Dream in the Norwegian fjords, and today we are at Stavanger. I'm super excited. Me and my mum are both on this trip and we've never been to Stavanger before, and we're going to be climbing Pulpit Rock today, which is super exciting. Before that, it's just gone 7 o'clock and we're just about to head to Cabanas. Now if you've been watching all my videos, you'll know we usually eat breakfast at Royal Palace, but it doesn't open till 7:30 today, and we want to get off as soon as the ship docks at 8, so we've decided we're going to go to Cabanas instead. So I'll show you everything they have there. We are then quickly going to come back to our room, grab what we need, and then we're going to go grab the shuttle that Disney put on complimentary into the city before finding our bus over to Pulpit Rock. So stay tuned for all that. If you want to figure out how to get to Pulpit Rock on your own, we haven't booked it as a port adventure, then make sure to stay tuned because I'll show you everything you need to know. Let's go. Alright, so we've got a ton of cakes and pastries, Mickey waffles, pancakes, different types, scrambled egg, hash browns, croissants, bacon, sausages, more croissants, donuts. That is very Roper breakfast, but cool. So this is what Rachel's gone for. It's pretty much what she normally gets, plus an additional pastry. Only one hash brown though. Wow, stingy much.
But I only took that much of egg. It's the right ratio.
Right ratio. As soon as we came in, I knew there wouldn't really be anything vegan on the buffet, so I went to ask about one of the servers what's vegan, and they basically said you can have whatever you want that's like normally there. So I've just ordered what I would normally have for breakfast: a vegan omelette, hash browns and plant-based sausages. It probably will take 10 to 15 minutes, so it's not always the quickest here, but I'm assuming it'll probably be quicker than in Royal Palace because they don't do the whole like every course is separate and like your granola course, your fruit course. So hopefully it will be a little bit quicker here. That's why we came up here, and it opens half an hour earlier. Sorry about the light and the sun's in a really weird place. But anyway, so I'm gonna have to wait for that now and then we'll be heading off. This is why we tend not to eat at Cabanas. Rachel's finished and mine has not arrived. If you want to eat together, it's much better to go to Royal Palace, I would say. Alright, here we are. This looks so good. I feel like the sausages are different here. I would have just got one if I'd known. Like in the restaurant, they're like little circles. But either way, this looks very good. We are ready to go. So I will put on the screen where we are actually. We're not in the centre of Stavanger. That's why we're getting a shuttle. So we're in like a small industrial place, I believe. And the name will be on the screen now. And it's approximately 20 to 25 minutes shuttle into the city where we get our actual transport over to Pulpit Rock. So let's go. I think it might be ready. It's currently 5 to 8. Or sure, it's supposed to be 8 o'clock. But it looks like we might be good. Alright, here we are. 5 minutes early. I don't think many people are off yet, so we should be on the first shuttle into the city. So it looks like this is going to be the first bus to leave. There's 3 buses, but if you pick the front one, then hopefully that'll go first. If you're in a rush. There are people on the other one, who knows. This is just a note. It's 20 minutes past 8 and the bus still hasn't gone because I waited for it to fill up. So if you're in a rush, our bus leaves Stavanger at 9. Yeah, I don't really know what to say because it hasn't happened yet, but it's not looking the best. Alright, it's 25 past and we're finally going. If this takes 20 minutes, that gives us 5 minutes to get from wherever they drop us off to our bus. Problem is we don't really know where either of those are, so this may not be easy. Goodbye Disney Dream, see you later. So there's good news and bad news. We're in the city and it's 8:41, but the bad news is I think they're going to drop us off right near the actual cruise terminal in Stavanger, but the hotel is a little bit away, so we're going to have to walk very fast, hopefully, if we want to make it in time. It says be there 10 minutes early, but at this point I think we're just hoping to be there before it leaves. Wish us luck. Alright, we're doing it. We've been dropped off. Sorry if the camera's shaky, but we're walking well fast. We've got
46.
So we've got 14 minutes till it leaves. We should be there in 4 minutes. And how many minutes does it think it's going to take us? 9. Oh, this is cutting it fine. If you're going to do this, be ready for an adventure. That's all I'm going to say.
As always.
Don't expect a relaxing morning. If you want a relaxing morning, pay an extra $100 and go on the Disney transport. That's my best advice. If you want a bit of an adventure, do this. It's good fun. Just a tiny bit stressful.
Big 1 minute.
Yes. Oh my gosh, we've made it. It's 8:52. Our bus is that pink one right there. It is, yeah. Oh my gosh, let's just hope we get on it now. and we're all good. Yeah, that's good. I'm impressed with us. We made it on the bus. We were literally in the last 2 seats, I think. If not, there was not many more. Oh yeah, there is. There's a couple of seats left, but not many. Also, there's USBs on the bus, so if your phone runs out, especially on the way back, you're good. There's a cute little lake next to us, and we're ready to go. So, info about this bus, it's called Go Fjords. If you just type in Go Fjords Stavanger to Pulpit Rock, it'll come up, and it's like pink, I think, on the website. It cost us 450 Norwegian krone each, and I think that is around £35. Obviously it depends on the exchange rate and all that, but it's not too expensive. It's definitely a lot cheaper than doing it through Disney. It's just a lot less safe because if you don't get back in time, the ship will leave without you.
A year. Both CNN and Lonely Planet call it one of the world's most spectacular viewing points. Today, it's your turn to explore this stunning plateau towering more than 600 meters above the Fjord. You'll be hiking through beautiful, varied terrain, partially covered with Sherpa stone stairs. Roughly at the halfway point, you'll be passing Sjødana. These small mountain lakes are perfect for a refreshing dip on hot days.
So apparently, we're not 100% sure if this is actually part of it yet, but apparently on this journey, you go under the longest undersea tunnel in the world, which is pretty cool. Look at this. I don't know if it really shows as well on the camera. Oh, it's gone now. It was very pretty blue, yeah. Alright, we've made it. It took about 40 minutes. It was very quick and easy. It literally just dropped us off right at the base of the climb. So here we are. We're just coming to see if we've got, toilets before we set off, of course. Very important. So this word here beginning with a P, I'm not going to try and butcher it. That's the name of the place. So when you go on Go Fjords, it will say Stavanger to here, and then you know you're booking the right thing, because I wasn't sure when I booked it, but Rach was convinced it was correct, and she was indeed right. So this is where it starts from. It's currently 10:15 and we're just about to set off. So we're going to see how long it takes us, but look at this cool map thing they have here. It's like, it shows you the route, so it starts from the parking way at the back and it comes all the way forward. It looks very far. That's what I'm going to say. Ta-da! 604 meters above sea level, is it? Yeah. But we're already quite far above sea level, so I don't think it's actually that far. And it's about 6 kilometers round trip. These are the bus times if anyone's interested. So that's one company. I'm sure that company's fine too, and this is our company. Alright, so it's a 7 kilometer round trip apparently. It says 4 kilometers there, so that doesn't really add up, but anyway. We're just about to get going. They do have a cafe just here, and rental gear and wear store and more. I don't know if it's all open, that doesn't look overly open, but it should be open by the time you get back. And they've got fridge magnets, so we'll definitely look in there when we get back. Well, this is what it's looking like. So far so good. It's quite steep, but it's quite easy to walk. The poles, as of right now, not overly necessary. Well, it's been 15 minutes and that's how far we've come. That's the car park down there. I see the pink buses just there. We've come to like a flat bit, which is very nice because that was quite tiring, if I do say so, but very nice. Definitely doable without a walking stick so far. A walking stick. You know what I mean, a hiking pole.
This way is full of mud.
Okay. Yeah, it is kind of muddy, that's one thing. This is going very well so far. I don't want to vlog too much because you really do have to watch where you step in, but it's literally just walking over rocks, which obviously, you know, you need a good level of mobility, but it's nothing too wild. Thoughts so far, I think we're about a quarter of the way, I'm not 100% sure. It's not too difficult, but it would be very, very easy to twist an ankle if you don't wear sensible shoes, or if you don't know where you're going, because it's just walking over little rocks the whole time, or at least it has been so far. But this is the view so far. It is so nice. It is literally so busy, and it is not my favourite thing. I feel like it's expected, but I much preferred the days when it was just us. I have no idea how far up we are, but this is the current situation. Out of 2. Okay, so we're 3/8 of the way up, and we're on this little like boardwalk, which is very easy, so if you need a little break, your pole might get stuck between the cracks. This is a good time for it, but then as you can see it carries on going up here. This is basically what the path's like, or has been like pretty much the whole way. Sometimes a bit steeper, sometimes a bit flatter, but something along these lines. We're on another boardwalk, this one's a lot longer, so this is a really nice rest. There's not really anywhere to stop and sit at this point, but you're just walking on the flat and you could walk really slow if you wanted. Yeah, don't go down there. It's beautiful though. Although this may be easier than the other days, it goes on and on and on. That sign just there is the halfway mark, apparently. Here we are. I don't know if it's easy enough to read because it's kind of far away, but it's 2,000 kilometers that way and 2,000 kilometers that way.
4 minutes.
It takes us 54 minutes to get halfway. And they do have these all over with different numbers on, so you can track how far you are to the end and on the way back as well. I'm so out of breath, so I'm not going to talk too much. I've done an hour apparently, and this is our view. Wow. Alright, so we've got this map at this point. It doesn't say where we are, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, we've definitely done more than 2k, maybe around here. So that's what we've done so far to here, and that's what we've got left to do. Pretty cool. It does say 2 hours each way on here, and I think, to be fair, that's probably going to be fairly accurate for us. We're not going overly fast. A lot of people are going past us, but yeah, I think that's a good estimate at how long it takes, to be fair. Look at this lake, it is so nice. When we got off the bus, or when we were on the bus, the lady said something about swimming in these lakes. Now please don't take my word for it, because we've not seen anyone swimming. It looks very dark water. I have no idea how safe or how deep it is, so make sure you actually do your research. But that's what she said to us. We're kind of on this flat-ish, it's not really flat, but it's a bit more level rock. I think we're almost there, to be honest, but I have no idea. I guess you could maybe swim here. It's literally like a beach entry type situation. We're in the lake basically at this point. Wow, it's so pretty. Oh god. You have to cross the river. It's only a small step, but if you've got little legs, you might need help. Oh, there we go. And we continue. I think we've got a little over, in fact, what does that say? 1,200 meters to go. Yeah. 2,800 meters down. Yeah. So that's a good sign. Yeah. Literally. Look how flat this whole bit is. I feel like the next few hundred meters are going to go faster. It's crazy. We've learned since hiking this week that the time, like the distance, goes down very, very slowly if you're hiking uphill, like a steep hill. When you're just walking forward, it goes pretty fast. So hopefully this shan't be too bad. All right, this is it. 1k to go and 3k back. So we're 3/4 of the way there. We've just been an hour and a half. So we're perfectly on for 2 hours there. I mean, look at this view. We're 450 meters away. There's a giant waterfall over there. And if you want to do the lock thing, there's like a chain here. Everyone's putting their padlocks on it, which is pretty cute. Wow, this is so good. We're so nearly there now. I'm very excited. We are 150 meters away and this is our view. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely gorgeous. We have officially made it to the top. This is so, so cool. I'll show you the view in a minute, but we're kind of standing in a really long line to get a photo, so hang tight for that. But my reviews are walking poles, not necessary, but very useful. And I think even probably more so for the way down. They are very helpful. They make you a little bit more sturdy. If you're scared of heights, probably wouldn't recommend, because there's some bits where you're kind of close to the edge and I was a bit nervous, but it's not too bad. It's not really dangerous. And the third thing is accessibility. I would say fairly accessible. I've seen a person as young as maybe 1. They were in like a backpack carrier. I think the youngest person we've seen walking was about 4. I can only assume they were from like a hiking family. I don't think you could just bring any old 4-year-old, but if you know your kids, it might be fine. I've seen a lot of kids maybe 7+. You can definitely do it from that age. And then we've seen people as old as, I think we saw a guy who was about 70. He was definitely struggling. I think he was fairly fit as well, but I think I'm sure he can make it up here. So basically any age, depending on what you like, you can probably do it, and it's definitely a lot of fun. It took us how long?
Hour and 50.
An hour and 50 minutes, there you go. And it says approximately in 2 hours, so we did it 10 minutes faster, and we were going pretty slow. A lot of people weren't past us, so 2 hours is definitely achievable. Look at this. We're so near the front of the queue. We've been waiting a long time, so be prepared that it might take a long time to get to the front, because I mean, how long have we been waiting?
Oh wow, okay.
Well, what time did we finish?
Yeah, maybe half an hour we've been in this queue and we're near the front now.
Oh yeah. Move your hair so I can see the symbol.
There we go.
Yay! Okay, turn around.
There it is.
Alright, it's about 12:30 and we're just about to set off walking back down. We've sat and had a little bit to eat. We had pizza, which we definitely did not nab from the cruise last night, store in our fridge and then bring with us. We met our DVC friends up here, which was nice. We made some new friends in the queue. And now, yeah, they were Disney runners and I guess regular runners too. And now we're just leaving, so let's see how long this takes us. I feel as though the views on the walk down are going to be even better than the views on the way up, because you're kind of walking back. You get to see all the stuff you didn't see. So this is pretty cool. Also, I just nearly slipped over and this random guy saved me, so.
You were looking at the view.
Yeah, I was distracted. Don't get distracted by the view because you might slip and fall. I wasn't going to fall off, I wasn't that close, otherwise I wouldn't have been distracted. But anyway, thank you to the man that just saved my life. So we've done 850 meters of the way back, and let me just say, so far, I don't want to speak too soon, but so far the way back has been quite a bit easier than the way. I am very out of breath because it was just an uphill bit, but before that, it was going very well. And this bit looks nice and flat for a little while. Yeah, whoops. I'm gonna put the camera away now before I die. Something else to note is that a lot of people have dogs here. I would say 90% of them are on leads and are very well behaved, but if you have like a phobia of dogs or something, maybe not the best idea, because they might be like, there was one right behind us before. And it was alright, but obviously if you don't like dogs then probably not. I feel as though if you have bad knees, this is not the walk for you. We've just come down this giant hill. On the way up it nearly killed me, I was so out of breath. And on the way down it nearly killed me, my knees are pretty sore. It's not anything too unbearable, but if you already have kind of bad knees, it might hurt quite a lot coming down. And there's literally nowhere really to stop on the way. There's no alternative, like you just have to do it. So just be aware, it gives you breaks in between. Yeah, we're on the boardwalk now, so this bit's okay. It's not the worst thing, it's nowhere near what we've been doing the other days, but it does start to hurt after a little while because you're literally just stepping down giant steps, stepping up giant steps. So yeah, it's a lot. We're past halfway though, we've got 1,850 meters to go. We have finally made it back. It is just about 2:15, so how long does it take us to get down? An hour and 45-ish, so very marginally faster than the way up, and I would say marginally easier. I'd say it hurts your joints more, but you get less out of breath. That's the best I can say.
You have to stop more on the way down because there's people
crossing. Yeah, it's the same way up and down, so sometimes you do have to wait for people to go past. But I think we picked a good time. I'm very glad we're back though. That was about my limit. I now need a rest and a cup of tea or something along those lines before we head back on the bus. Alright, we've come for a peruse in the shop. See what they've got. Loads of different stuff. Water bottles, my favourite of course. Wintry type clothes. Patches.
Oh, I need a patch.
Yeah, patches on your bag. Magnets.
What, they got the mugs?
Mugs, yeah.
And magnets, these are the fish magnets.
Yeah. So they're 65, which is like maybe £5, or 39, which is maybe like £3 something. It's not too crazy priced.
Which one did you get?
I've decided I'm gonna get this. I don't know why, but I just thought it was funny. So yeah, this is the one I'm gonna get. I don't know how much they are. Apparently they keep falling off, so that's not a good sign, but we're getting them anyway.
Shall I get the grandma the same one as me?
Yeah, go for it. You're welcome, Grandma. I'm also gonna buy this snow globe. It says Preekstelen or whatever it's called. Hopefully that's similar to what it is. Stavanger, and then it has Pulpit Rock in the middle. How cute! So I don't know exactly how much these things are, but we bought 2 drinks for 48 each, which is around £3 to £4, probably close to £4. A snow globe, which was 99, so maybe £8 something. 4 magnets, which were, do some math, 65 each. So that's about £5 something, and then a patch to sew on a backpack, which was 59, which is probably about £5. In total it came to £38 I think, or 514 krona. So not the cheapest, but everything else was free. Really good toilets, really cold drinking water, an amazing hike, so we cannot complain. Do you know what's mental? This is the view from the start and it's still amazing. Like, absolutely gorgeous. It's now about 2:45. Our bus leaves in 15 minutes, so we're just gonna head towards it, get on board, and we'll be back in Stavanger for about 4 o'clock. Well, we've made it back into Stavanger. We've just been dropped off beside the Radisson Blue, what was it? Radisson Blue Atlantic Hotel, I think it's called, which is where we got picked up from this morning. It's about 4:45. I didn't film a montage on the bus because me and Rach were both asleep the whole time. That's how tiring we felt after our walk. We're now just gonna have a little wander around the town and see what we can find, but nothing too crazy before we head on the shuttle back towards the ship. So we found a little cake shop. I've said to Rach that she should try something because I feel like you can't come all the way to Norway and not eat a Norwegian treat.
That horseshoe thing looks
interesting.
Norwegian.
I'm sure they're all Norwegian. Look at their names.
Yeah.
But like, I think that
they're French.
Yeah, they are French, to be fair. You guys have to go to that little bakery. The woman working there, I mean, if you go there, she might not still work there, but she's really, really nice. She did look if they had anything vegan, but she said they had vegan brownies for a while, but they didn't sell very well, so then they didn't bother anymore.
Yeah, nice.
But Rach bought this. and apparently it's nice. We have no idea what it was. It didn't have a sign on it. What is it? It looks like it's got nuts on top. It's kind of like biscuit.
Almond? Oh, like biscuits,
With chocolate on the bottom. So there you go there. And it was only 35 krona, which is maybe like £2.80-ish. So that's not too expensive either. We've come for a peek in the spa, because you have to. I know we have spa at home, but like, they sell different stuff, so we had to come for a peek. Let's see what they've got. Also, Rach just nearly got taken away by a seagull. It was close. I genuinely, this is not even a joke, I nearly hit it with my stick. And I would never harm an animal, but Rach was nearly a goner, so yeah. Don't eat outside, that's my best advice for you. That was a very scary situation. You always have to have a look at the chocolate and sweets section. Ooh, and the ice cream, not that we can get ice cream. They always have pick and mix. What is that about?
This is small compared to that other one.
Yeah, this is small. And what are the containers? Oh, bags. It's always bags too. The bags are a rip-off, if I say so myself. But it is tempting. So if you come in any Norwegian shops with a child, you might be screwed forever. You may leave with no money. They've got vegan Ben & Jerry's. I just spied it in the corner of my eye. I don't know how much it costs. £8. It's not cheap, but you can get it if you need it. It looks like there's some kind of market on. It wasn't on when we got here this morning, and I don't know if it's on specific days, how often, I don't really know anything, but very fun. And they've actually got like kind of conversions. It's to euros though, which is not the most helpful, but it's kind of helpful. It's a jacket.
Okay.
I don't know what it does, but it's a jacket. They've got these mittens and socks, and they're made out of goat wool. I don't really know how I feel about that, but it's weird, and I thought I'd tell you. And they're around, what, £22-ish? 300 krona.
Guess you don't have that many sheep.
Yeah, goats may be their main animal, so that's why they get their wool.
I'll put these ones.
Wool slippers. This is merino wool. Isn't that the nice wool you like?
Really good wool, yeah.
What kind of animal is it from?
A sheep. They keep your feet cool in the summer and hot in the winter.
They do look cute. Not
and
for me,
they
but
don't smell. It has like odour.
Okay, I mean that's fun, I guess. Reindeer hide. See, it just makes me uncomfy. Gets to a point. I think that's the line there.
If that is like somebody's pet reindeer and then it died.
No, that's even worse. Isn't it?
No.
Yeah, I feel like it is. Anyway, we're going to 7-Eleven now. What have they got in 7-Eleven? Oh, they've got Pokemon sweets. They're from France, so I feel like we can't buy them. But, I mean, cool.
Why have we got French ones here? We can buy them and keep them.
Drumstick squashies. I feel like if we're going to buy anything, we need to buy something that's like actually Norwegian. Because I haven't tried any Norwegian food. So... Ooh, more ice cream, Ben & Jerry's. They love their Ben & Jerry's here. And they've got cookies on cookie dough. Lovely. I'd love to try, I don't know, what's like known for Norway? Nothing is really labelled, so unless you can read Norwegian, except this, actually. No added sugar, no palm oil, no gluten, just joy. But like, I can't read the ingredients, so I just saw some sweets that I didn't see gelatin in there, but there was other stuff, and I don't want to risk it. And it's got to actually be Norwegian. And also, we don't actually know what it is. Like, it's just a packet to us. This is our last chance, though.
Ask
we
the
want
viewers
something.
next time what should we buy in Norway?
Yeah. Anyone who knows anything about Norway, what's good and vegan? Because we have honestly no idea what we're doing right now. Ooh, these look good. But I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's got anything that's not vegan, but like, how can you be sure? So we're just walking and we overheard a tour, and it said, well, the woman leading the tour said, you can camp anywhere in Norway as long as you're not within 50 meters of someone's front door. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I guess like today there was signs saying no camping, so I guess it, like if it's on private property and it specifically says no camping.
Well, there was no camping past that point, which is basically the
cliff. Yeah, it wasn't. Like, yeah,
right up to that
probably
point,
just because it was unsafe. Like, you probably wouldn't be arrested if you decided to, but like probably don't. Look at that yacht. It's got a bike on the front.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. What a life. So they have voice scooters here. If anybody watched my Copenhagen vlogs, I mean, thanks for watching this whole time because that was ages ago, but they had these and I was literally riding everywhere on them and it was the best thing ever. So this makes me very happy. I feel as though if we had more time here, slash we hadn't just hiked up a giant mountain, we might have actually gone on them because I really want Rach to go on one. They're so cool and they're not too expensive either, I don't think. But I feel like today we're just not quite in the right kind of mode. We have hiking poles and backpacks and all sorts. It's probably not the easiest. I think if the ship was right there we could get back on, put our stuff away, get changed and then go on one for a bit, but it just, yeah, it's not quite right. But one day it's gonna happen. Honestly, I had a ball on one of them, and if you come here and you don't want to do something crazy, just ride around on one of them for a few hours because honestly, so much fun. This is just a pro tip. I don't know if I said it this morning because it was so long ago, but I don't think I did. When you get a Disney shuttle from the ship to the town, they just drop you off in a random location and there's kind of no way of knowing where it is unless you can recognize something. But often it's kind of by like a hotel or a restaurant, which could be a chain that you don't know of because it's not in your own country. So my tip is drop a pin on your map so that you can find your way back later, because we thought we knew where it was. To be fair, it wasn't too far away, but just to make sure, I dropped a pin before and now we definitely know where we're going, which can save a lot of time and stress. If you're running late getting back, then you don't need to worry as much because you know exactly where you need to be. We're just about to head back to the ship, but this is the queue to get the bus. It goes all the way down there. We've been queuing for a few minutes and it goes all the way back there, so be prepared for that. Well, we've made it on the bus. I think it's been almost an hour. We didn't check what time it was when we got here, but it's at least 45 minutes, if not close to an hour. I think around 55 is probably about right. But yeah, so we're now on the way back to the ship. But that's something to be aware of. The queue's massive, and like if you're on early dinner, the people in front of us are on early dinner, and they are going to be cutting it very fine. Alright, it's a little over half an hour since we left, and we've made it back. So maybe like 15 minutes of it was due to rush hour traffic. It's currently 10 to 6, so the people who are on dinner at 6 need to be speedy and get their bums up there, but we are just glad to be back. This is the first time the whole trip they've asked to see our passports before we can board the ship, so really make sure you have them. It is 18 plus only in Norway, but just bring everyone, so that's my advice. Update, there is a lady sat near us and she just showed a picture of her passport, not an actual passport, and it was fine. So if you do forget your passport, do not panic, you'll still get back on the ship. But I would say bring it, definitely bring it. Something I've not seen before, over here they've got like a hot chocolate station. I guess it's because we're in like a cold, it's not really that cold, country. People need a hot chocolate after a long wait. That is really fun. We have been back aboard the ship for a couple of hours now. We've showered and changed all ready for dinner, and we're about to head to Royal Palace for dinner, so let's go. I definitely didn't just say that, but also we didn't just get showered and ready, we just had like an hour-long nap. So if you do decide to climb Pulpit Rock, be prepared to be very tired afterwards, because we definitely are. I don't think we're sailing away. I can't really tell, but there's another ship just there, which is like right near us. Are we sailing away? Are we though? I don't think we are. We are we? Okay, apparently we are. Only just, like literally right this second, sailing away. But look at this ship right here. Ooh, nearly tripped over. It's going well. This is all a bit of a disaster. Oh yeah, you can see all the bubbles coming out from where we're like trying to turn around or whatever. Here is tonight's menu. Got all the usual options, soups and salads, starters, main courses, regional inspirations, they're always interesting, vegetarian, and then lighter notes. Again, I've got a pre-order, so I'll show you what I get when it arrives. Rach has gone for the fettuccine. It comes with breaded chicken, is it? Yeah. Yeah, and it was supposed to come with red peppers, which she doesn't like, and she just mentioned it and they said they can do it without. So if there's a specific ingredient in a dish you want, you can ask and they might be able to make it without. I have got another curry and this is what it looks like. I don't know exactly what's in it. I think it's got broccoli, which we all know I love, chickpeas, maybe potatoes, and rice. I'm not sure I'm going to finish it off, but it looks amazing. Well, I've smashed that. The rice not so much, but this is all gone. It was probably the best, I reckon that's the best one I've had yet, and I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Any thought? 8 out of 10 for H's, there we are. There's some bad news, we have a decision to make. There's Disney Tunes trivia in 15 minutes, and it's the only one of this whole cruise, which we really want to go to, but also we've only just finished our mains and we haven't even ordered dessert. So I feel like we will not make it if we decide to get dessert. But then like, I don't know. This is a very tricky one. Stay tuned to see what happens. Our head server is a gem. It's 9:43 and we just asked him, can we come back and pick up our dessert after Disney Tunes Sugar? And he said yeah. So we're going. He's gonna get our dessert ready and then we're gonna come back and pick it up after and take it with us. Oh my gosh, we can't go up them stairs because there's a mouse there. Oh my gosh, Tiana. It's all going on. There's Mickey and we need to go. D Lounge, 2 minutes. We made it. That was so chaotic. Wow.
Seconds to lock in those answers. Alright.
Got it.
Alright, number 7.
I think this is going pretty well. We don't. There's 2 questions we don't know. We know this. Yeah.
Towards the top of the paper,
I have a sneaking suspicion we're gonna come second because we always come second. But we've done pretty good. We got 36 out of 40, but so did the people we marked. So let's see what happens.
Raise your hands if you have at least 1 point. Awesome, awesome. We're on the same page. How about 10 points? 15 points, 16 points, 25, 25, 25, 25, 35, 35, 35, 35, 35, 37, 37, 37, 37,
oh, 38, yeah, we have 38, these guys over here.
39, 39, 39.
Oh my gosh, they got full marks.
40, 40,
oh no, they didn't.
40.
They've got their hands up, but I'm not coming.
And I want to be checking those papers as well, in case there's an X.
I think there's a team over there that's won 39. That was so fun. We got 36 out of 40, we didn't win, but we had a lot of fun. So it was worth going, definitely. We are now sprinting back, ooh, a duck, to see if we can get our desserts. We're not even late, people are still just eating their desserts, so I guess we're just gonna eat it here. If you skip starter and eat your main fast and then leave and then come back, you might just make it. It's only just gone 10:15, so fingers crossed we're all good. We didn't cause too much of a disruption. Alright, oh, it fell off. Rach got the chocolate lava cake, which comes with human vanilla ice cream. Yeah. It looks very nice. And then this is what I've got. It's just another chocolate cake. I don't know how different they are each day, but to be honest, when you're vegan and you get cake, I feel like you're always happy about it. There's no complaints from me. We've come for this thing called Songbook at Sea. They're just finishing Intuition, but there's literally no spare tables anywhere. Like, it's literally jam-packed in here, so we might have to leave. Alright, we found a seat. We're right at the back, but it'll do. Here we are. We ready?
Now again, my name is Dominique, y'all. Let's get it going. Peace out, bean sprouts.
Peace out, bean sprouts. That's a new one. Alright, here we are. Back at our room. I think we have a bear. Have we already had a bear? We've had a bear. Yeah. Well, it's a cute bear. We'll take what we can get. Oh my gosh, we're not getting off tomorrow, are we? No. We are now back at our room for the night. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a massive thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Tomorrow is our final day at sea on this sailing, so we're very excited to get a lot of Disney activities done tomorrow. Other than that, I'll see you next time with a brand new video. Bye!